I thought I'd make a day in the life video. Pretty interesting day coming up. You know that song that goes I got no roots. I got no roots on the ground because it never was my home or something like that. It seems like a really cool spiritual song, like, yeah man, I'm a citizen of heaven and stuff like that, but actually it just kind of supports Mormon theology, and it also dismisses the roots of David, essentially, and how we're grafted onto that vine of the Jewish people. So it's actually a really heretical song. Yeah, right, I'm giving away these clothes. So it's about midnight. I'm in Manchester Airport. My flight is in about 8 hours, and yeah, I wanted to talk about this recent video with Eddie Hall. He's training with doing sumo, and the guy teaching him is a sumo champion, an English guy. That's one of the only places they do sumo. And anyway, he says to him, because Eddie wanted to compete in the world sumo championships, and he says to him, all you have to do is come in, train once a week, and you'll be increasing by 500% in your skill every time, essentially, and then you'll be ready. And so this actually supports Michael Mentz's I'm trying to go to the multi-faith room. This supports Michael Mentz's training regime, where it's infrequent but very high intensity. Because it's about 2-ish a.m., 6 more hours, about 7 till I'm flying out, and it's just about Mike Mentzer again. Like, he's basically saying you've got to reach a point where the growth response is stimulated, and it's only necessary to go one set to get there, and then there's no point doing more and more and more sets, because now the growth has been stimulated and you're just gonna grow and grow and grow. First you're gonna recover, then you're gonna build up, and then you're gonna overcompensate, and that's where you get bigger, your muscles get bigger. So you need to give it time to do that, because if you just go at it the next day, you're gonna basically create symbolically a deeper hole that your recovery apparatus that your body has to then fill in, and then if you hit it again, the hole's going to get deeper and you're just not going to get very good gains. But if you do enough work that that growth response is stimulated, you can rest 3 to 4 days before hitting another part of your body, and that's it. And the sumo wrestling guy supported it.
Empezaré por el principio.
Ok, muchas gracias, familia. Gracias, amigo. San Antonio, Guillo.
María. yeah, in Spain now. We got our last night coming up, and then back to Manchester, back to Lancaster, and just been having a great time. You know, I got my ring on, you know, I had to go on my middle finger because it was too small for my ring finger. But yeah, we did our own ceremony because we couldn't do it legally because we were lacking funds and we weren't prepared enough. Essentially, we had all the documents, but you also need to pay for elements of the marriage. But we are considering going to Scotland to try it there later on, or come back in about 12 months and finish it up here, or get married in England, but that's going to cost even more. But yeah, we're together and we're going back to the UK, and it was a great time to come down here because of the festival, so it's been really nice. I just coming back to the apartment with some shopping to the hostel, and yeah, it's a good life. And I really enjoyed watching Les Mis, just listening to it over and over, the theatre version, which is incredibly more God-focused than the Hollywood version. You realise what a profoundly theistic message it gives across. So I am enjoying those edits I'm making of them. Anyway, back later. Maria.
No se ve de frente.
¿Qué?
No se ve. Qué fea. Espera, baja más.
Ay. Es arte,
Adiós,
vamos.
vale.